Alright everyone, welcome back to Call of Duty, and this is a game I played while I was, and I'm still in the process of, grinding the Model 680. This shotgun is, to me, right now, of all the guns I've used, and I've used pretty much all of them, the worst gun in the game. It's by far the worst shotgun, but to me it's the worst gun in the game, just because I don't know where those shots went, by the way. This isn't hardcore, if that wasn't abundantly obvious. I thought that I just saw the green laser and shot. Sorry, teammate, my bad. But yeah, this shotgun's just not good. It has a really slow fire rate. The reload speed is ridiculously slow. Sleight of hand is a must. The range is awful. I know it's a shotgun, but the range, like all the other shotguns, have way better range than this one does. Like I said, it's slow. The ADS speed is extremely slow. If you try to ADS with it, the hipfire accuracy is not great. For a shotgun is not something that you really want. Even with the laser on it, the hipfire accuracy still isn't great. With the monolithic suppressor makes it a little bit better, but it's just not a good gun. It's so bad. Like, I'm glad I made the decision to do this one first instead of doing the other shotguns and leaving the worst one. I knew this was the worst. I didn't know it was this bad, but I knew it was the worst. So I made the decision to leave it for the end, to leave it till last. And I'm glad I made that decision. I mean, not to the end, to do it first. I'm sorry, because I left the Uzi, which I knew was the worst SMG, for last, and that was awful. So I made the decision to do the Model 680 first, because I knew it was the worst shotgun. And I'm glad I did that, because, oh my god, it's bad. It's not a good shotgun. Also, I didn't know that trophy systems could kill you like that. They never used to do that in the other Call of Duties, but that's not the point. It's just not a good shotgun. It's not. In regular core, if you're playing this regular core, if you miss if you're not, like, in someone's face, you're dead. Pretty much. Unless they're absolute garbage. If you miss your first shot when they are close in your face, unless they are garbage, you are dead. Because it's that bad. I didn't put a sight on it because I pretty much just almost exclusively hip fire it. I do sometimes aim down sight, and it doesn't have a bad iron sight, so I don't mind using it with the iron sight. So, but the I don't want to slow down the ADS speed any more than I don't have to. I can't shoot through that door even without FMJ, which is kind of dumb. But FMJ, I can't put FMJ on because I need sleight of hand, because the reload speed is so slow. I'm going to use the smoke from the explosion to sneak into the room here. I can hear that there's a guy in this room. I wanted to throw that further, but it's stuck on the wall a little closer than I would have liked. There he is. You saw him trying to climb out, but he tried to, like, trick me and make me think, oh, he's going out the... Actually, I don't even think he did. I think he just didn't see me, which I don't know how, or hear me. I mean, it was bad. It's been weird lately. I've been running into lobbies with a lot of it's one of two things. I either get in a lobby with all sweaty, annoying, like, tryhards, or the lobby is just garbage. I actually got into a match, that video will be coming soon, where when I joined, I had two other teammates, and it was 3-on-5, and they were getting destroyed. I'm like, great, this is gonna be fun. They ended up leaving. See, the hip accuracy is not great. Those teammates ended up leaving, and I ended up being 1-on-5. I almost ended up coming back and winning the game. It was a TDM. They never got to They never got to, like, the total, which is 75. And I almost came back and caught up by myself because that team was so bad. I went like 24-13, 1-on-5. It was ridiculous. They were so bad. So it's like I either get a lobby like that or just a really, really sweaty, annoying lobby. This was actually a lobby of players that weren't exactly, they weren't terrible, they weren't awful, but they weren't really that good either, which helps when you're trying to grind a gun like this one. And I cannot wait until I was checking what kill streaks I had there, since it is hardcore. By the way, they need to figure out a way to make that more simple, because there's times when I'll pop off a little bit and I'll get all my kill streaks at once or really quickly, and then I want to use one of the two that's before the chopper gunner, and then I end up using the chopper gunner, or I want to use the precision airstrike, and I end up using the VTOL. So they need to fix that a little bit. It's been an issue since the beginning of the game. I mentioned that issue, if you watched my videos, I mentioned that back when I played the beta of this game, before the game even came out. I mentioned that was a problem. It was annoying to switch through the kill streaks, and it still is, and they really should change that. But back to the point, this shotgun is just not fun to. It's just not fun to use. It's just not. frustrating sometimes. I have gotten plenty of hit markers. I don't think in this match I really get any hit markers. I think I actually might get one. But I do get plenty of hit markers with the shotgun in hardcore, which makes no sense to me. Even if they are in decent range, it still gives me hit markers, which is more than frustrating. And for a shotgun in hardcore, it just shouldn't happen. It's the only place I ever see it viable is in hardcore. I just don't see this being able to be used consistently as a shotgun. I don't. I mean, at least not for me. It's just not good. The ADS speed is too slow. The sprint to fire speed itself is too slow. The fire rate's too slow. It does not enough damage. The range is way too little. It's just not a good gun. To me, it's the worst one in the whole game because at least the other ones, at least the Uzi, you know, gives you hip fire accuracy. It gives you, I mean, if you can get decent, if you use it enough, I'm assuming you can get at least halfway decent with it and things like that. But you know, it's just there's no. I struggle to find any real positives with this gun, other than maybe if you're right in someone's face, if you hit them, they will die. But other than that, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's frustrating to use this gun. It really is. And I want to get platinum shotguns, so I'm gonna grind it. But it's the road ahead of me is not a fun one because I haven't finished it. Still in the process, and it's not a fun one. It's not a fun process to deal with. I stunned there, nothing stunned, so I'm gonna jump up middle. I'm gonna sit right here because I know that since the the headquarters right there, they're gonna filter through here. As you can see, I don't know where my shot went there. That was accurate, but the hip fire accuracy is kind of garbage on this. This one was not. I expected him to keep running. I didn't notice my teammate was gonna run in and make him stop like he did. So that ended up happening. I'm here just listening right now, although my teammates are having a war to my right. I went to throw that in the tunnel and it stuck right in front of me, which is not what I wanted. I ended up getting the kill out of it, but because I had to run out, I died from the other side because they flipped spawns, which was whatever. And now I'm just going to run and try to get on the point and actually capture the headquarters. That grenade, if it wasn't for the fact that I run EOD, that would have 1,000,000% killed me. I do that just so nobody will run through and shoot me. I forgot this game was the first game I switched from stims to splashes. I forgot I had done it and I went to heal there and died. Stims in hardcore, just there's no point because you get hit, you're pretty much gonna die. So I feel like there's not really a use for stims. Even with EOD, yeah, you get hit with the explosion, you can heal. Like in that situation, those situations are few and far between. So I feel like running flashes or stuns is probably better. With the shotgun specifically, because gas grenades with the shotgun aren't as effective just because you have to run into like where you're throwing your gas grenades. So if you throw a gas grenade and you run into it, you're gonna start like choking and coughing and stuff on yourself. Like you will do that, and then you won't be able to really shoot. So I don't feel like that's really that effective. I got shot from behind there, which was awesome. I knew he was up here in the office, so I'm going to push immediately. He decided to run out. I don't know why. And I got him. This guy's just spraying through the wall over here. Or spraying at somebody and the bullets are flying through the wall. But yeah, as you can see, I play... This is the way I usually play with SMGs. And this is the way I'm playing with the shotgun. Because with the shotgun, you can't just sit in a window. Like, it's not going to work. So I definitely play a little differently. I'm much more mobile, I run around more. It's just a better way to play. It's a funner way for me to play. It's a more fun way. And I enjoy playing like this a lot more than I enjoy sitting in windows. But there's certain guns you just can't do that with. And like if you want SMG long shots or you want SMG mounted kills, you kind of have to play that way. A little bit, especially on this map. The hit by accuracy, man. I hear this guy coming, but I'm trying to figure out where he is right here. Oh, there he is. I don't know why I went to reload there. That was a dumb move, stupid move. I shouldn't have done that. I was checking my kill streaks again because I'm not sure what I had. I wanted to make sure what I had. This guy killed himself and our teammate, I think, with that RPG, which, okay. I'm about to leave and then I hear this guy coming from the other side, so I turn around. There he is. Take a little quick peek. And then I'm going to come back and my teammate kills me, which was awesome. That happens a lot in this mode. I think I forgot I had the precision airstrike. I don't remember if I ever called it in. But yeah, like this is my style of play. This is a lot more my style of play than the videos you used to see used to seeing me sitting like trying to get mounted kills or long shots or whatever. This is a lot more my style of play. I don't know where my bullet went. My gun was literally on his forehead and I shot that. You heard the shot. My gun recoiled back like I shot, but the bullet never came out and he never died. So I came back in. He was already dead, which was awesome. And now I'm gonna just protect headquarters with my teammates here. And I don't know why I popped Daddy here. I think I had popped Daddy and I knew I was about to run out, which is why I came back to this corner. Because nobody ever really expects you in this corner. You kind of watch the doorway, and then from behind, they won't see you unless they kind of because they kind of already know you're there. I could have gone a double kill with my gun there, but my grenade that I threw killed the other one, the one coming from behind, which kind of sucked. But I mean, I got the kill, so I'm not too mad about it. That killed me, which sucks. That's my teammate's cluster strike. I mean, he was just trying to cluster strike on the headquarters to clear it, but he ended up getting me. I wasn't too mad about it though. It happens. I kill teammates with my precision airstrike all the time because they run into the area where I'm calling a precision airstrike in. They should do a thing where if your team calls in a kill streak, it should show it, like, so you know that they're calling in a kill streak here. Because if you're not on mic, there's no way for you to know if you're gonna get killed, right? So have like a marker on the area that only your team can see, that shows where like a cluster strike is coming down, or where a precision airstrike is coming down, or something like that, or where a VTOL is going to be placed, or something like that, to know that it's coming and not die to your teammates' kill streaks in hardcore. Right there, I got killed because the ADS speed is too slow. I went to ADS because I knew he was a little bit further away. If you ADS, it increases the range of the gun, obviously. So I went to ADS to kill him, and it took so long to ADS that he was able to shoot me before I even had a chance to ADS. That's why their shotgun is the worst, because with the other guns, like the 725 is obviously super broken. I hit markered him right there, by the way. That same shot, if you watch the video back, that same exact shot I got a kill on earlier, one shot. That same exact shot. That time it was a hit marker, which is what's frustrating about this gun. It's just very inconsistent. I thought they were gonna spawn here, they didn't, which threw me off. So now I'm just gonna run back this way. This is a long shot right here. That's why I ADS the last time. But they were already on the headquarters and killed me, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, that's why this gun is just, it frustrates me, because it's a shotgun. What you're supposed to, with shotguns, you're meant to be like running around, flying around, you know, hip firing a lot, and being able to be like really quick and stuff like that. And with this shotgun, you just can't really do that. It's a much slower shotgun. The ADS speed takes long. The sprint to fire speed is long. The reload speed is long. I have sleight of hand on in this video, and you can still see some of the spots when I reload how long it takes, even with sleight of hand. So this shotgun, I can't. It's a 2 out of 10. Worst shotgun in the game. Worst gun in the game, in my opinion. Because at least the other ones have stuff to offer. Maybe besides the pistols. Some pistols that are pretty bad. But other than that, I would say, like, outside of pistols, this is probably the worst weapon in the game. Because it's just not effective at the places where shotguns should be effective, besides point blank range. The fire rate is not great. It's awful. The reload speed is awful. The ADS speed is awful. I know I keep repeating it. I just wanted to make the point clear that it's just not a good gun. I'm gonna run back up to the point. I thought these guys were still behind here. They were not, apparently, so I didn't get any kills. But we did win the match. I dropped 43 kills, which is the most I dropped with this shotgun. It's just a nightmare to use. I don't want to ever use it again. I want to finish the gold and be done with it. So I'm gonna keep grinding and hope that I can get it done quickly. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.